This sacred land, rich with spiritual legacy and over 35 years of Jewish history, is where culture, identity, and faith come together to tell a story unlike any other. Israel is not just a place you visit, it's a journey through contrasts, modern yet ancient, raw yet breathtaking. Here you'll float effortlessly in the mineral-rich waters of the Dead Sea, where the body finds calm and the mind drifts into stillness. Follow sunlit trails into endless deserts and quiet grasslands, where surreal red rock formations rise like nature's sculptures, each one shaped by time itself. Wander through ancient cities where every stone whispers stories of the past, and life flows in harmony with tradition. Let the scent of spice lead you through vibrant markets, where every dish, crafted with golden olive oil and the freshest local ingredients, tells the soulful story of Israel. This is more than travel, this is discovery, this is Israel. It lies approximately 209 meters beneath sea level, earning the title of the world's lowest freshwater body. Positioned within the Jordan Rift Valley, its geological origins trace back to the divergence of the African and Arabian tectonic plates. The Sea of Galilee, also referred to as Lake Kinneret, is Israel's largest freshwater reservoir, spanning 166 square kilometers. Ancient volcanic eruptions and seismic shifts sculpted the striking, picturesque terrain that encircles the lake. Its outline mirrors that of a violin, which inspired its Hebrew name Kinneret, meaning violin. Encircling roughly 53 kilometers, the lake offers breathtaking vistas and serene waterscapes. Each September, the Kinneret Crossing, Israel's premier open-water swim event, draws thousands of participants to this location. At Lavnun Beach, travelers can take part in Rhapsodia, an experience where teams construct handmade rafts and sail them across the water. Though it may appear desolate at first glance, a deeper look uncovers rugged rock formations and serrated hills, each with its own unique tale to tell. Covering more than half of Israel's territory, the Negev Desert offers a dramatic and mesmerizing landscape shaped by ancient geological forces. Despite its sparse population, Israel has pioneered sustainable efforts to reclaim and reforest parts of the desert, bringing life back to arid soil. As a result, the Negev stands as the world's only desert actively reversing desertification, an impressive example of Israel's environmental innovation. Bedouin tribes still call the Negev home, and visitors can gain insight into their traditions through immersive hospitality experiences and cultural interactions. Native wildlife, such as the Nubian ibex and desert hyrax, flourish here, alongside age-old ruins and archaeological treasures that enrich the desert's mystique. Adventurers can traverse the Negev on their own via Route 40 or opt for guided tour, offering tailored insights into this extraordinary region. For the more daring, jeep safaris across the harsh terrain deliver an adrenaline-filled way to access secluded spots and witness the raw splendor of the desert. Knowledgeable local guides elevate the journey by revealing hidden gems and sharing compelling stories that would otherwise remain untold. Its extremely high salt concentration, around 34.2%, makes it the deepest hypersaline body of water on the planet. Situated between Israel and the Jordanian West Bank, the Dead Sea extends approximately 76 kilometers in length and 18 kilometers across at its widest point. Positioned 430 meters beneath sea level, it holds the title of the lowest land elevation exposed on Earth. Traditional swimming isn't possible here due to the water's intense density, but floating happens naturally and effortlessly. In the center lies a tiny salt island, known for a solitary tree that somehow continues to survive despite the extreme conditions. Thanks to its abundance of minerals, the Dead Sea has earned a reputation for its healing properties, particularly in treating various skin ailments. Thousands of visitors come to immerse themselves in the waters, hoping to find relief from conditions such as psoriasis, eczema, or joint pain. Bathing here is also believed to boost blood flow and offer a deep sense of calm and rejuvenation. To float properly, travelers are encouraged to lean back slowly, stay relaxed, and avoid any sudden movements or splashing. The enigmatic tree on Salt Island often captures the attention of adventurers, many of whom venture out to snap photos of this surreal natural wonder. It's one of Israel's most iconic natural landmarks, well known for the striking contrast between arid desert cliffs and cascading freshwater streams. Ein Gedi Nature Reserve is nestled alongside the Dead Sea, offering a vibrant green haven in the midst of the Judean desert. The reserve boasts more than 9 hiking paths, catering to families, casual explorers, and experienced trekkers alike. Trail choices vary from brief, one-hour loops to full-day adventures through dramatic gorges and cool, clear springs. Ein Gedi is renowned for its ecological diversity, especially the prominent presence of Nubian ibex that roam the area freely. Other resident wildlife includes jackals, wild canines, numerous bat species, and a wide variety of raptors. The landscape is also adorned with thriving vegetation, rare flora, and colorful wild blooms scattered across the reserve. The Dome of the Rock rises atop Mount Moriah in Jerusalem's Old City, commissioned during the reign of Caliph Abd al-Malik. In contrast to the austere mosque layouts of early Islam, this structure showcases detailed mosaics, Quranic inscriptions, and vivid ornamentation. Its ornate aesthetic represented a turning point in Islamic architecture, symbolizing divine sanctity, affluence, and political influence. The building's 8-sided design incorporates Byzantine and Roman elements, diverging from strictly Islamic architectural conventions. At its center, a wooden dome spanning 18 meters rests on a circular base of piers and columns, elevated by a prominent drum. This inner structure is encircled by an outer octagonal colonnade, supported by 24 piers and columns, and enclosed by richly adorned exterior walls. A series of windows allows natural light to stream through the dome and illuminate the octagonal layout beneath. It is sacred to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, each attributing profound meaning to its sacred sites. For Jews, this was their ancestral homeland over 3,000 years ago and still lies at the heart of their beliefs. Jerusalem ranks among the world's most sacred and historically layered cities. Christians honor it as the place where Jesus was crucified and rose from the dead. Muslims believe the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven from here, making it Islam's third most sacred location. Every street and stone in Jerusalem carries the weight of ancient stories, suffering, and spiritual milestones. Though compact in size, Jerusalem holds over 2,000 archaeological locations and numerous museums and cultural centers. Strolling through the city, one encounters Orthodox Jewish communities dressed traditionally, preserving customs passed down for generations. Public buses offer the most practical way to navigate the city's winding, hilly terrain. Jerusalem's essence fuses deep-rooted history with a lively cultural spirit, leaving every visitor deeply moved. It was situated along the Via Maris, an important trade corridor linking Egypt, Syria, and Mesopotamia, which granted it great historical value. Today, its remnants are protected within Megiddo National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its blend of natural charm and archaeological richness. Megiddo is a prehistoric city in northern Israel, estimated to be around 8,000 years old, famed for its pivotal location. Travelers can wander through ancient gateways, horse stables, and sophisticated water systems that reveal the city's military importance and biblical ties. The park also features scenic walking paths, highlighting the area's native flora and fauna, ideal for nature lovers. From the hilltop, sweeping vistas extend across the Jezreel Valley and Mount Carmel, enriching the historical atmosphere with striking views. Clearly marked routes, an expert-led tour allow guests to engage with the site's stories and its broader cultural context. Informational signs throughout the grounds offer deeper understanding of Megiddo's complex history, enhancing the visit. Both photographers and history buffs will find abundant inspiration in the timeless ruins and dramatic scenery. The rugged landscape features mountains, flowing streams, waterfalls, and expansive vistas reminiscent of California or Colorado. This area supplies about 15% of Israel's water and supports flourishing agriculture, especially famous for its vineyards and wines. Located in northern Israel along the Syrian border, the Golan Heights stretches from the Sea of Galilee to the snow-covered Mount Hermon. Its history spans over 5,000 years, with ancient settlements and burial grounds dating back to the Chalcolithic and Bronze Ages. Nimrod Fortress, constructed in the 13th century by Muslim rulers, sits atop a ridge offering sweeping views and once defended against Crusader attacks. A picturesque trail from the fortress leads to Bunyas, combining hiking with historical discovery in one trip. Spring is the ideal season to visit when the hills bloom with wildflowers and the weather is comfortably mild. Beyond its rich history, adventure seekers can enjoy activities like rafting on the Jordan River, adding thrill to any Golan journey. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Baha'i Gardens draw hundreds of thousands of visitors annually. At its heart stands the Shrine of the Bab, the most sacred site in the Baha'i faith and a place of peaceful reflection. The Baha'i Gardens in Haifa comprise 19 terraces descending the northern slope of Mount Carmel. They showcase trimmed hedges, gravel walkways, and vibrant flower beds, all carefully tended by expert gardeners. The terraces offer stunning views of Haifa, the Galilee Hills, and the Mediterranean Sea from various lookout points. The gardens contain 9 circular zones with water features, small statues, and trees encircled by serene woodland. Designed by Iranian architect Fariborz Sabah, the 200,000 square meter complex was funded entirely by Baha'i donations worldwide. Complimentary guided tour run daily in several languages, with the English tour beginning at noon and no reservation required. Each tour lasts around 45 minutes, covering 600 steps from the main entrance down to the shrine. Visitors are advised to wear comfortable footwear and may choose to watch a brief film afterward to learn more about the Baha'i faith. Established over 2 millennia ago, Caesarea was named in honor of the Roman Emperor Augustus Caesar. It functioned as a key port city, bridging trade routes between East and West during the Roman era. Caesarea National Park stretches along Israel's Mediterranean shore, merging ancient heritage with contemporary coastal appeal. Today, visitors can explore remarkably preserved Roman amphitheaters, hippodromes, and aqueducts that highlight its historical importance. The site also contains notable Crusader remains, enriching its diverse architectural history. Modern Caesarea boasts cafes, art exhibits, and museums that complement the archaeological experience. As you wander its stone-paved streets, echoes of ancient traders, soldiers, and scholars still linger. Its coastal setting provides not only a glimpse into the past, but also serene views of the Mediterranean Sea. This blend of ruins and modern amenities makes Caesarea a favorite destination for both history enthusiasts and casual travelers. This UNESCO World Heritage Site stands as a symbol of Jewish courage and resilience, where Israeli soldiers are often ceremonially sworn in. King Herod constructed the fortress around 30 BCE, demonstrating his architectural skill that still influences Israel today. Perched on a flat plateau overlooking the Dead Sea, Masada offers stunning panoramas and profound historical importance. During the Jewish uprising in 68 CE, zealots seized Masada, making it their last bastion against the Roman army. Visitors can reach the summit by hiking the winding snake path or enjoy a scenic cable car ride to the top. At the foot of the site, the visitor center provides a documentary, a detailed model, and archaeological displays for deeper understanding. A guided tour brings the ancient walls to life, revealing the powerful stories embedded within Masada's stones. Watching the sunrise from the peak is a cherished tradition, bathing the Dead Sea and Moab Mountains in golden light. The Israeli flag flying high atop the fortress adds a poignant touch of pride and patriotism. Masada is more than a fortress. It is a timeless testament to perseverance, sacrifice, and the unbreakable spirit of a people. Carved from solid limestone and dolomite, Arbel's sheer vertical cliffs are uncommon in Israel's landscape. Arbel Cliff rises boldly in the lower Galilee, providing expansive views over the Jordan Valley and nearby scenery. It stands 181 meters above sea level and 390 meters above the Sea of Galilee, forming part of the Arbel Nature Reserve. The reserve encompasses Mt Nitai, Mt Savion, the Horns of Hittim, and the Arbel Plateau, all abundant in natural and historical value. Its rugged environment supports diverse plants, birds, and cliff-dwelling wildlife, making preservation vital to safeguard this biodiversity. Once deemed hazardous to climb, the cliff's dangerous reputation has diminished with improved safety measures. Now a favored hiking spot, the trail offers visitors some of Israel's most stunning panoramic vistas. On the way down, hikers encounter ancient cliff homes, including 17th-century buildings constructed by the Druze community. Traces of even earlier Jewish settlements are also visible, etched into the rock along the descent. At the base lies Wadi Hammam, a contemporary village clearly seen from the cliff's impressive lookout. Shaped like an elongated heart, it extends 40 km long and 210 km wide, creating the Ramon Nature Reserve. The Ramon crater, also known as Maktesh Ramon, is the largest erosion crater in the world, situated in Israel's Negev desert. A Maktesh is exclusive to Israel and Egypt, formed by natural erosion rather than meteor strikes or volcanic activity. This geological formation dates back 220 million years to a time when oceans covered the area. The crater exposes layers of tough limestone and soft sandstone, sculpted over millions of years by erosion. Visitors can explore the Maktesh by hiking, driving, or biking to take in its vibrant rock formations and desert fauna. It was historically mined for minerals like gypsum and kaolin, especially during Israel's early years as a nation. Today, the crater is a protected site, valued for its geological, historical, and ecological importance. Professor Emmanuel Maza was instrumental in safeguarding the area, transforming it into a hub for research and tourism. At the heart of the park rises Mount Timna, site of the world's earliest known copper mine, utilized since the era of ancient Egypt. Timna Park is located about 25 kilometers north of Eilat, set within the breathtaking Negev Desert of Israel. Spanning 15,000 acres, it ranks among southern Israel's largest attractions, celebrated for its natural wonders and rich history. Visitors can explore ancient mining tunnels, remnants of smelting furnaces, and tools once employed in copper extraction throughout the park. Interactive displays narrate Timna's deep history, highlighting Egyptian legends and the tradition of early metalworking. The park features hiking paths for all levels, winding through natural landmarks and archaeological sites. Although situated in the desert, a small lake provides pedal boating, making it a rare and charming oasis in this dry region. Families with kids enjoy hands-on activities like filling colorful sand bottles and crafting replicas of King Solomon's copper seals. The region also supports resilient desert flora and fauna, specially adapted to thrive in the harsh climate. This mountain carries profound spiritual importance, believed to be where the transfiguration of Jesus took place in Christian belief. Mount Tabor rises elegantly in the lower Galilee of northern Israel, overlooking the lush Jezreel Valley with serene beauty. At its peak stands the Church of the Transfiguration, a striking Franciscan sanctuary finished in 1924 by architect Antonio Barluzzi. The church is built upon older remains from the Byzantine and Crusader eras, some of which are still visible today. In addition to its sacred relevance, Mount Tabor provides outdoor experiences like hiking and paragliding with breathtaking views of the valley. The surrounding area has been reforested, now blanketed in dense pine woods that contrast with the open plains below. A paved road to the top enhances access, drawing both casual visitors and adventure seekers alike. Its distinctive silhouette and wide-open skies have made the mountain a premier destination for paragliders in Israel. Nature lovers enjoy the walking trails that meander through shaded forests and open up to sweeping vistas of the Galilee. Its old city, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, reveals Crusader remnants both above ground and beneath its present-day streets. Distinctive as one of the last preserved Ottoman-walled towns, Akko is home to mosques, fortresses, caravanserais, and traditional Turkish baths. Akko embodies Israel's complex history more vividly than perhaps any other city in the nation. This ancient harbor was molded by successive empires, Romans, Crusaders, Ottomans, and the British among them. Today, its residents form a harmonious blend of Jews, Christians, and Muslims living side by side in tight-knit community. Since 2001, restorations have revived many historic sites, though its tourism facilities are still less refined compared to Caesarea or Jaffa. A standout monument is the Ahmed al-Jazar Mosque, erected in 1781 atop a Crusader church, showcasing classic Ottoman design. Encircling its courtyard are arched chambers once used by travelers and scholars, enriching its cultural significance. Travelers can wander through Akko's lively bazaar, where the rhythms of traditional market life echo through age-old alleys. By the harbor, boat tour provide picturesque views of the city's imposing walls and the glistening Mediterranean coastline. Yad Vashem is Israel's most prominent Holocaust memorial, situated on the Mount of Remembrance at the edge of Jerusalem. Inaugurated in 2005, the museum contains 9 powerful galleries that use multimedia to convey the story of the Holocaust. Exhibits include personal belongings, official documents, letters, photographs, and video footage from ghettos and concentration camps across Europe. Established in 1953, Yad Vashem was created to honor the memory of Holocaust victims and to educate future generations. Though emotionally intense, a visit is vital for grasping the profound human toll of the Holocaust. Guests can explore at their own pace or take part in a guided tour. Admission is entirely free. The site welcomes thousands of people annually, especially on January 27, International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Depending on interest and pace, visiting the museum can take anywhere from 2 hours to a full day. The visit concludes with a striking panoramic view of Jerusalem from an open-air platform overlooking a serene valley. It stands in Jerusalem's Old City and is the last remaining outer wall of the Second Jewish Temple. People of all faiths come to the wall each year to offer prayers, often placing written notes in its crevices. The Western Wall, also known as the Wailing Wall or Kotel, is the most sacred site in Judaism. The prayer space is separated into different areas for men and women, following traditional Jewish practices. King Herod constructed the wall in 20 BCE as part of an ambitious expansion of the Second Temple. Although the Romans demolished the temple in 70 CE, this retaining wall was left intact. After the Six-Day War in 1967, more parts of the wall were uncovered, and the Western Wall Plaza was created. The site is open to the public 24/7 with free access. Visitors are expected to dress modestly, and head coverings are provided on-site if needed. Bar and bat mitzvahs, military ceremonies, and national gatherings are frequently held at this holy place. Historically, it marked the eastern entrance to Jerusalem and was seen by Moses from across the Dead Sea. Despite its size, the Judean desert stands out as one of the most remarkable desert terrains on Earth. It offered isolation from the political unrest of Jerusalem, drawing monks and nobles in search of retreat. Cliffside monasteries like St. George and Mar Saba were carved into the rock and remain active to this day. The region stays warm throughout the year, with summer highs often surpassing 40 degrees C. Rainfall differs widely, about 47 mm in the east and up to 500 mm in the west each year. Sudden floods occur when rainwater from Jerusalem and Bethlehem rushes through the narrow desert canyons. Jericho, the desert's most ancient settlement, has been continuously inhabited for over 12,000 years. Other historic landmarks, such as Ein Gedi and Mar Saba, hold deep cultural and spiritual meaning. The area is easily reachable from Jerusalem, either by private vehicle or on a guided excursion. Israel welcomes you to uncover a place where history and innovation merge effortlessly in every moment. Its awe-inspiring scenery and rich cultural spirit craft experiences that are both eternal and unforgettable. Here, every connection reveals something profound, something deeply anchored.